ताइवान की राजधानी ताइपे में बुधवार सुबह जोरदार भूकंप आया। रिएक्टर पैमाने पर इसकी तीव्रता 7.4 मापी गई है। यह भूकंप इतना शक्तिशाली था कि कई घर और गगनचुम्बी इमारतें ताश के पत्तों की तरह ढेर हो गईं। इसकी पुष्टि यूएसजीएस यानी यूनाइटेड स्टेट जियोलॉजिकल सर्वे ने की है। यूएसजीएस ने एक्स पर एक पोस्ट में कहा है, भूकंप का सेंटर ताइवान के हुलियन शहर में 18 किलोमीटर 11 मील दक्षिण में 34.8 किलोमीटर की गहराई पर था। जापान की मौसम विज्ञान एजेंसी ने भूकंप की तीव्रता 7.5 बताई है। भूकंप के झटके के कारण दक्षिण जापान में सुनामी की चेतावनी जारी कर दी गई है। सेंट्रल न्यूज एजेंसी की रिपोर्ट के अनुसार भूकंप का केंद्र हुलियन काउंटी हॉल से 25 किलोमीटर दक्षिण पूर्व में प्रशांत महासागर में 15.5 किलोमीटर की गहराई पर स्थित था। एजेंसी के मुताबिक मियाकोजिमा द्वीप सहित क्षेत्र के सुदूर जापानी द्वीपों में 3 मीटर 10 फीट ऊंची सुनामी लहरें उठने की आशंका है। ताइवान के हुलियन से भूकंप की कई तस्वीरें और वीडियो सामने आए हैं, जिनमें इमारतों के ढहते हुए देखा जा सकता है। भूकंप से सबसे ज़्यादा तबाही ताइवान में हुई है। देश भर में ट्रेन सेवाएं ठप कर दी गई हैं। कई शहरों में बिजली की सप्लाई बाधित हो गई है। हालांकि किसी के हताहत होने की सूचना अभी नहीं आई है। इमारतों में तमाम लोग फंसे हैं, जिन्हें राहत बचाव एजेंसियों द्वारा बाहर निकाला जा रहा है।
So authorities are very swift because, as I've already mentioned, that it's pretty common here to have earthquakes. So then the administration was very swift in the morning. They have established a committee. They started assessing the damage and the potential damage, the loss of lives. So now I think the details are coming out now. There was landslide. Some of the buildings have tilted. So of course there might be people that will be that are still that are stuck within the beneath the building. But then I feel that the government, the authorities have been pretty swift in responding to it. The electricity was gone for a few hours in some areas, not entirely, but then the electricity has come back. The metro, the high-speed train, everything has been resumed. So services are resumed. So I think life is pretty much back to normal, where there is no damage, specifically at places such as Taipei. But definitely the authorities are working in areas such as Hualien, where there is damage, where there are loss of lives, and assessing what could be done, what kind of services they could provide to people. So definitely I'm seeing that the accountability and the level of support is pretty much there, is very high in Taiwan.
So ma'am, in region there are reports that some officials are saying that Taiwan could face aftershocks, and that could be like 7 or 6.5 magnitude. So it is really severe. Taiwan has now seen that 7.2 magnitude, and the aftershocks are 7, 6.5. That could also damage a lot of places. So how you see that?
I think we are experiencing aftershocks since morning, and according to news or even our own experience, now I think now it's for us, we are not sure if they're actually aftershocks or we're just feeling dizzy. But definitely there are aftershocks, they're very strong aftershocks, and I'm also reading in the news that we might also see and experience aftershocks with greater intensity in the coming days. So I think the government is definitely preparing for it, and people are also prepared that this might also happen. They're not supposed to be scared, and there's a lot of awareness that is being spread right now. The WhatsApp groups are activated, even the internet. The government is being very, very active in disseminating information, and not just the Taiwanese government. Even the Indian office in Taiwan is very active, and they're also been in touch with the Indians in Taiwan. They have issued an advisory. So definitely I'm seeing a lot of effort, a lot of messages that have been disseminated since morning, and it's just been 4 hours, over 4 hours.
4 people have been reported dead, and over 50 to 60 people wounded. So as you said, this region is more prone to. So is there any like we say measures that have been that used to taken by the people before these things? Is there any like advisory issued by the Taiwan authorities or any concerned officials before this?
Actually, before this, we generally receive a message before any natural calamity happens, and even before earthquake as well, just a few seconds before. But this time, a lot of people didn't receive it. So a lot of people are asking questions about the effectiveness of such alerts. So we are not seeing it yet, but of course there are casualties, sadly. But if you look at the intensity and the magnitude of the earthquake, I think the government was able to take more people out, and there was a swift response. So I feel that of course it's very sad that there are casualties. There's no substitute for life, but I feel that the damage was definitely controlled. And of course, by the end of the day or in a few more days, perhaps we are going to see more numbers. But I feel that it's still very much under control. But in terms of advisory, definitely, I think what the government is saying that and would say that do not go for hiking because we saw a landslide as well in the morning. So definitely, I think people have to be more vigilant on their own and perhaps not go to the mountains as of now and see how it is going to be unfolded in the next few days.